guys, and I'm Tawana.
I'm Michael.
And we are the
Can't Get Right Couple.
We hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And today's topic is one of those topics that is an indefinite answer. It's like an infinity of conversation.
Yes, it is.
Do you have conditions on love in your relationship?
So basically, do you got to have 1 + 1 = 2 every single time? Or if you get 1 + 0, then or whatever, then it's not gonna. Then you're not satisfied with your relationship.
Yes, when you take that vow with you and your spouse in front of the preacher, in front of God, you have those conditions in your vows of taking care of your spouse till death do you part, to love that person through thick and thin, etc., etc. I'm talking about those daily conditions of love, like I'm marrying you and you need to have the kitchen clean, the house clean. You need to cook every single night.
I don't know what
my child better not have dirty diapers.
Are you single?
At no time.
Are you single? Because those are some hard things.
Yes, and for the wife to the husband, I need you to make $120,000 a year.
Hold on. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about that money part. Really? Or even a man too. Do you guys really have like a set amount of money that you want your spouse to be making? And if they can't reach that plateau, then it's over. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like if I got a good job, when I'm with you, when we first get together, and it's making $75,000 a year, and then something happens, and I can only find me a job that I'm only making $35,000 a year now.
Are you gonna lose that love?
Yeah.
Are you gonna pick arguments with your spouse because they only making they went from 75 to 35 a year?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Those are some things you need to think about.
Are you gonna leave me? Are you gonna leave him, her, just because they're not making the same type of money that they used to make?
Are you gonna be displaced with your spouse because she gained a few pounds?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
After having your churn?
Yeah. Is that really when I think about, personally for me, when I think about like the childbirth and the motherhood and her carrying my kids and giving birth to my kids, and
I went through a lot.
I have to really take all that into perspective, and I'll be like, look, she's a lady. She did a wonderful thing. Okay, how can I be upset with her if she picks up a little weight? She wasn't like that until she started carrying my kids. So,
because I was fine, dying, and laid to the side. I messed that all up.
So I can't walk away from her just because of something like that. Would you walk away from something like that?
Yes.
Those
are the questions that you need to ask yourself. And ladies, if your husband was making $75,000, $80,000 and he loses his job, or he was stressed out and he needed to de-stress himself from work, and plus trying to provide for his family, he was stressed out all the time.
Are you there to support him?
Are you there to support him if he takes that job at $35,000 a year to work himself back up? That job, he's not stressed. He comes home happy every day.
Oh,
but that's a stepping stone for him to work himself back up. But at that present time, he's making $35,000 a year.
Yeah, but keep in mind though,
he's still providing for his family. Everything is still good.
He's providing and he's taking care of his family. He's doing his thing. And let's say it was losing that good job was completely out of his hands. Are you going to be there to support him, or do you go into a relationship and say, hey, we once you stop making this amount of money, then we're done? And let's say something as simple as working around the house. Is that a marriage killer? Now, I recommend if there's two people in a house, then both people should be participating. But hey, we all know that that's not the case. Some women, some men just feel like it's not their jobs to clean house and that kind of stuff. So is that a showstopper? Is that something where I love you, but because you won't ever clean around the house, we're done? So you got to really ask yourself really what's important to you. I think if a person loves you, then they should want to help you around the house, because that's what they should do. Because it takes more than one person to run a house.
Yes.
And
it takes more than 2 incomes these days to get a gallon of milk.
It does. So, I mean, that's the question. What are you willing to put up with in the sense of things like that will not break up your relationship?
Yes,
you know?
that would not make you fall out of love with your spouse.
But then again, if it's something like that would cause you to fall out of love with your spouse, then was you really in love anyway? Or was your love based off of what they could do for you at that time? And once that runs out, then, where do you go?
Yes.
Like, being in the military for myself, once I retired, we went from 2 steady good paychecks every month to now we're just getting 1 paycheck a month. But we're just as happy now as we was then. It didn't change because I only went down to 1 paycheck every month. We still stuck together, and we're still making it work.
So definitely figure out whether your love to your spouse is conditional or unconditional.
Yes.
Because unconditional means, baby, if you lose your job today, yes, that $75,000 job today,
I got you.
I got your back. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make sure that we stay straight. Or if we gotta go back a few notches, I'm gonna go back a few notches with you, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna bring it back and go back to where we were and better. Yeah. Or, babe, I know you tired because you dealt with the kids all day. Yep. So I'm going to clean up the kitchen and I'm going to sweep around the house and help you out.
Exactly, which goes a long way.
Yes, that is that unconditional love, picking up where your spouse lost their way in that particular moment. If I have to live in a cardboard box with this dude, I will.
So basically,
because we got each other's back.
Exactly. So if going back to the love languages, if one moment they're able to truly speak your love language, and for whatever reason that stops, and because there's so much going on, then do you stop loving them because they're no longer speaking your language?
Yep.
Or do you stick with them and you guys build back up and you guys get back to that point where you was at before? Oh. So it's really about, once again, it's about being mature in your relationship and knowing what's important. Yes. And not just looking for
and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but in some of these things, y'all need to figure out before you get married.
Yep. Don't stop looking for an scapegoat.
Yes. A lot of those things y'all think is cute before you get married. And once you get married and start having kids, because a lot of us start having kids like right after you get married. And now that don't look cute no more.
Yep.
Because now you done already tied that person down. Y'all both already in marriage. Y'all both got papers. So it's just like, okay, that's not cute no more. How can I get you to change that?
That's true.
I married you on this condition. Now you done did this the millywop. You done did a 360. You done did a flip flop on me. So it's just like, okay, I need to change you back. No, it don't work like that. So this is where you have to start loving unconditionally. Yep. That's for better or for worse, to death do you part.
That's when you gotta know you're in it. That's when you know you in it right there. When
you in it to win it.
Yeah.
Yep.
When you can do that means you're really in it. So that's what goes a very long way.
Yes.
And that's when you know that you're there in your relationship, knowing that no matter what, I'm with this person. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be mature enough to understand that every day is not gonna be perfect. So when those hard times hit, then you got to be ready to buckle down and do what you got to do to keep that relationship to where it needs to go at.
And that's when you really know when people are for you. When you hit that hard time.
Yep.
And people are still there willing to help. Let me know if you need anything.
Yep.
Let me help you. Stop being so stubborn and let me help you so we can build each other back up.
That's so true.
Babe, I got the kitchen. Babe, I got the room. Babe, I got the kids. Go take some time for yourself. I know you've been with the kids for the past 12 hours. Don't worry. I got you. Yep. Go ahead.
That's true. So just ask yourself that next time when things kind of in your relationship kind of start going down.
In that aspect, yes.
start asking yourself, am I really here for the long haul, or am I just here
for a season?
is my love conditional? Only if you meet A, B, and C, then I'll be here. And once C is gone, then I'm gone.
Yes.
So yes. So thank you guys. So
yes. So we're going to close it out by saying we are the
Can't Get Right couple. Thank you guys.
And don't forget to follow.
Of course, in the link. If you look in the link, you see our podcast. Multiple ways that you can actually find us and locate us. Of course, we're on Facebook, YouTube, all this kind of good stuff. And we appreciate it. And we're not counselors, okay?
Yes, disclaimer, we're not counselors. Yes. We are just a married couple that have been through some things and trying to give out some advice.
That's it. And just kind of what we've been through. And we're still here. And we've experienced some of those things. And we're still here standing. And you guys can too. Yes. So... we
always be looking at each other at the same time.
Because I love you. I think that's what it is. But hey, y'all have a good day. Yes. And look forward to coming back and seeing you guys again soon.
Peace.
Peace.